Oh my, oh come on, exciting times. It's finally here. Is this it? Is this what you have? The iPhone SE for 2020. Is this what you bring to the table in 2020? Is that right, Apple? The hotly anticipated device. You've been following along. You can't wait to see it. Market leader, the innovator in the space. You bring the same thing over again. I get it. You're the type of customer that's been waiting for an affordable Apple device in 2020. Look, you're coming in at $399, you got the aggressive pricing, and Apple has answered. But is that really an excuse? They've come to you with an offering that's gonna give you all kinds of warm and fuzzy feelings. Is that really the way to play it? Where's the inspiration? You're gonna have the nostalgia associated with a form factor that you're familiar with. Shouldn't it be fun? On the inside of this form factor, you're gonna get something fresh. You're gonna get something new. Shouldn't we be inspired by a brand of your scale that has innovated so much to this point in the form of Apple's latest and greatest processing? I hear people saying this is exactly what they want. That type of horsepower at this particular price point. You've got the bankroll of nations. And now that you've got all this new horsepower in an old form factor, even though the hardware might be dated, could I put a bigger screen on it? This device is going to be the answer for a lot of people that have held on to their old Apple devices. Did you really have to re-release the exact same form factor? And they loved those form factors. Isn't it a bit of a slap in the face to these customers who have been so loyal to you? This device is for people who aren't even considering the Android universe. Because we got tens of thousands of the most talented people in the world working here, who are happy on iOS. Why do I have to watch that? Why do I have to put up with that? Who want to continue to use their favorite applications, including iMessage. Yeah, so you got a fan base. Yeah, so you built an ecosystem. The iPhone SE 2020. I will peel the package, and my goodness, the lid just comes off so perfectly. Would you look at that? Oh, you think just because you got the fancy packaging, designed by Apple in California. Oh, but you tell me you're designed by Apple in California. You can't forget the Apple stickers. Look at this thing. We are greeted by the device. Look at this puny little comfortable form factor. Something this tiny for single-handed usage. Your Apple power brick, incredibly portable. That's 5 watts. So I can charge my phone in a day. I can come pick it up a day later. Earpods, you got the earpods in there. A lightning connector on the bottom with the lightning connector, USB to lightning cable. And don't even get me started on the proprietary connector. Look at the theme. It all flows together. I just got to get used to the idea. Special cables. I get used to the idea. 5-watt power bricks in the box. The defining characteristic here is price. You can get a better power brick. You just got to buy it. You see, this is where the $399 starts to add up, doesn't it? We're greeted by the Apple logo. You gotta draw something new. The familiar Touch ID section, and you're gonna enjoy that old phone. You've got FaceTime baked in. I gotta have my FaceTime. I can't live without iMessage. I need my iMessage. Your entire social graph, in some cases, is on that network already. Everybody's on iMessage. What will they say if my bubbles change colors and I consider an Android? You don't have to go to Android or wonder about some budget brand you haven't heard of before. I couldn't risk becoming a second-class Android citizen. Now, what about the camera? Single camera unit. When's the last time you saw that? Now, it is a single lens system. What year was that in? That simplifies things. It makes your life easy. Oh, but you have the fast processor now, and you have the computational stuff. You just hit the shutter button. You can't throw a wide angle on there? Tried and tested form factor hardware from 3 or 4 years ago. You don't have to deal with any bizarre obstructions in the frame. In 2020, I'm watching my videos. You get a perfect aspect ratio. Look at this display in 2020, okay? All right, that forehead and that chin, you have a nice place to grip. Compared to the other stuff that shows up on the channel here, which feels like it's at least pushing. With modern smartphones, it's become difficult to figure out how to hold them correctly. Why can't it be this form factor, but have the display extend. It's not gonna blow you away. This is a boring product. Maybe smartphones have tried too hard. You definitely don't need to release the exact same device. Reinvent something that didn't need to be reinvented. Trapped on that thing forever. Accessories made for previous generation iPhones still work. It's just gonna be the old phone again. Maybe this is the iPhone for everyone. Is that impossible for a brand the scale of Apple? I guess so. Maybe this iPhone is for you. You watch these videos, you interact with these products for those small science fiction moments where you're in amazement of what humans were capable of creating. This is not one of those moments. You should buy the iPhone SE. Don't buy the iPhone SE.